Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at using the Tinkercad Meters or the Tinkercad Multimeter. When looking at LEDs, it can be hard to see small differences, especially when using the Tinkercad simulator. In order to help quantify these differences, we're going to use a meter to help us read values and see small differences. So as we said before, anytime we introduce a new component, we want to describe it here. So we're going to look at the multimeter. The multimeter is essentially 3 meters in one. It can read the current through a circuit as measured in amps, or the potential energy as measured in volts, or it can be hooked up to an object to read the resistance through that object or a circuit. Let's take a closer look at each of these meters. When set to A, the multimeter reads the current through a meter in amps. The current is like the flow of electricity in a circuit, similar to how fast water might flow through a pipes or a hose. The faster it flows, the higher the amps. When set to V, the multimeter reads the potential energy in the circuit as measured in volts. Volts are like the pressure in your shower. Some showers have lots of pressure and push more water out quicker, and others have low pressure where it just trickles out. The same is true of electricity. When you have high voltage, you have high energy going through your circuit. Finally, when set to R, the multimeter reads the resistance in a circuit. Most circuits have very little resistance, but in some cases, it can be important to read that. In this setting, it can also be helpful to read the resistance of a resistor, as they may actually vary slightly, although we won't necessarily see that variation in our simulator. Using resistance is a little bit different than the other two. Resistance is measured by sending a small electrical current through the circuit and measuring how much is lost. As a result, you cannot use the resistance on a circuit that has a power source in the circuit. Now it's your turn to explore. We're going to take a look at exploring the meters in Tinkercad.